Please confirm that you can all hear me and see me clearly.
Yes, confirmed. Go ahead.
I'm not getting any feedback. I'm not getting any feedback. Michelle?
Yes, we can hear you and see you. Go ahead.
Okay. So for each of the students in the class, please, you have an opportunity to finger spell. Maybe choose any long word of your that you are comfortable with. Say between 8 and above letters, and finger spell right now. You can show by raising your hand, and then you will have to open your video and let's see your answers. I just want to be sure that we have enough students. Okay, that's so many. Indicate by raising your hand any word of your choice from 8 letters and above. Okay, we'll have Femi Ogutunde.
Should I unmute Femi Oguntunde?
You can unmute him, and then I hope he will be able to open his camera, or is that restricted also?
No, it's up now.
Okay. So I'm figure spelling telephone. Telephone.
Thank you, Femi. Please kindly come again. I didn't get to see you clearly.
Okay. CELEPHONE. Telephone.
Okay, thank you very much, Femi. That's a very good effort. I really appreciate your hand position and the fact that it was facing the audience. Thank you. That's fine. Another person? So Michelle, whoever raises his hand, you can unmute and ask the person to.
Okay. Gloria. Glory.
I think we have. Yeah.
I'm saying Glory.
Okay, we have
Sorry,
Glory.
I can't pronounce the other name. Please forgive me. Well, I see your name. I see your hand, Glory. Glory,
you can unmute Glory.
I want to sign simultaneous. SIMU.
Okay.
CAMEOUS. I should sign it again.
All right, nice, Gloria. Nice, Gloria. Thank you. Thank you, Glory. Michelle, who is next?
Nobody. I think you have to appoint a person, call their name, and they would sign. Okay. Husina. I'm seeing Husina's hand. Let me unmute.
Okay.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Husina.
I would like to sign my name.
Okay.
HUSSAINNE. A.
Okay, thank you very much, Usena. That's a very nice effort. I really appreciate that. But there are certain
Yeah.
points you need to keep in mind,
Okay.
especially with your flow and rhythm. So when you're finger spelling, your hand should move to the right, slowly to the right. So
Okay.
and not to the left, to the right, up and down. So
Okay.
it distorts the flow. You understand? So if I see something like this, you can see me clearly. HUSSAINA. So you see the flow is to the right, and at some point
Okay.
some letters obstructed your lips, so we can't actually see your
Okay.
vocalization. So these are very important point techniques you need to keep in mind. But that's a nice effort,
Okay.
Usina. Thank you very much. Well done.
Yeah. Welcome. Thank you.
So who do we have next?
We have kindness.
Kindness. Yeah, kindness. Please be kind to us. You can unmute kindness.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you, but I can see you. Go ahead.
Okay. Thankful. Is it clear?
Did anybody get her finger spelling clear? Because I did not.
No, please come again, kindness.
So
Sorry,
kindness, you want to
the
try
face is not
again?
that bright. Can you see my hand?
Okay, I can see
Can
your
you?
hand. What is the word that your finger spelling?
Thankful.
Okay, go ahead.
Is it
Okay,
clear?
that's fine. I really appreciate your flow. Yeah, it's manageable from my end. It's manageable from my end. So I appreciate your flow. So to the right, that is fine. But because we are doing this over the internet, sometimes the signals may not be so strong as to convey the accuracy of the word being fingerspelled. So nice effort. Just a quick information. I know almost all of us have access to the booklet, The Joy of Signing. Do we? If you have not downloaded it, I think it's pinned to this Telegram group, so you can download it and go to page 15. Page 15. That's where the topic fingerspelling is discussed. So you can review it again. So do we still have those who have not participated in the class exercise? I have Rachel Victor. Can you unmute Rachel Victor? So that she can participate in the class.
Rachel, Victor, you are unmuted, right?
She seems not to be available. There's a second Rachel. I think Rachel. What's the last name? Rachel Ewule. Pardon me if I pronounce it wrongly. And then we still have Oluwakemi Eluma. So they're here to participate in the class. We have Shulamite, we have Lisa. They're here to participate in the class. Please feel free. This is a class. If you make mistake, we correct you and we teach you how to improve. That's the essence. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's why it's a class, it's not an exam.
I was seeing Rachel Ewule's hand up. Rachel Ewule, you can start your video.
Happening to my video, I can't see anything.
So there's
But
a
I
camera.
can
There's a camera icon on. There's a camera icon, so you can just tap on the camera and share camera.
No, it was working before, but all of a sudden I can't. I don't know. Maybe it's my network. I can't see.
Try to leave the video call. Leave the video call and come back again. Leave this call and come back again. Maybe it's network.
Maybe it's my network. Let me disconnect and reconnect again, please. Can I?
Exactly.
Do I have your
That's
permission
fine.
to do that?
Yes, you can do that. So meantime, who do we have next? Lisa. Can you unmute Lisa? I think we have.
Okay. Lisa, you can speak.
Hi. I don't know if my network is good. I don't know if anybody can hear me.
Yes, we can hear
Yes,
you.
Lisa, we
Start your
can hear
video.
you. So what you have to do is to.
Can you see me?
Yes, we can see you. Go ahead, Lisa.
Okay. So I'll sign REGRECABLE. Regrettable. I don't know if people saw that though. Anybody see that? I think my network is bad.
Yes, it's clear from my end. Let's wait for the instructor to
Okay.
give you answer.
The instructor is freezing. It has been
Yes,
freezing
I
from
think
my
his
end
network.
for a while. Okay.
I think his network is having some issues.
Please, Lisa, come again. Finger spell again, and I need to see that.
Okay.
Yeah, try again.
GRECABLE. Did you see it, Mr. Bright? Is my camera too close to my face?
Can you hear me, Lisa? If you can hear me, just
I can hear
just
you
finger spell again.
loud and clear. Okay, can you see me now?
Okay, that's fine. I can see your effort. Very, very, very impressive. But try not to block.
I cannot hear the instructor. If anybody can hear me, I cannot hear. I think it's my network. I think it's bad. So I'll just maybe go off and come back again.
It's actually not your network. It's actually from his end. So just where is she again? She don't go. She's gone. Okay. Okay. So let's just give him some time and see if he will come back. Mr. Bright, can you hear me? Okay, I think it's coming up now.
Yeah, sorry,
Alright.
I don't know, for some reason my device was doing some technological things that I don't understand.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. So it was Lisa who participated in the class activity the last. Am I correct? So who is here to participate,
Yes.
please? Who is here to participate? So we can move to the next.
Rachel is back.
Okay, Rachel is back. Okay, good to have you back, Rachel. Please.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can.
Hello? Okay. Wow. I don't know if anyone can see me.
Can anyone see?
No, we can't
her
see
video?
we can't see your video yet, Rachel, the video.
Okay. My video is acting up. It is refusing to respond though.
It's okay. So what you're going to do, you have to take it as a homework. So you're going to finger spell and then send it to the group.
Okay.
Let be part of in addition to the assignment I will be given at the end of the class.
Okay. I actually wanted to spell the word accountability. Can I can still use that word, right?
Yes, whichever word you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So anyone else here to participate in the class activity?
Yes, we have
There's a Shulamite. Shulamite, okay.
Even me, Oluwakemi, and Charles Jr., we've not participated.
Okay.
Because our internet
All right.
has been acting up.
Okay, but since we can hear you clearly now, Oluwakemi, you can unmute Oluwakemi.
We have Shulamites, so after Shulamites.
Shulamites. Okay, Shulamites.
Kindness.
Mm-hmm.
Kindness.
Thank you very much, Shulamite. but please try not to block your lips with your hands. Try to keep your hand at this, just slightly to the right. Yeah, so that it doesn't block your lips. And also make your signs flow this way. Thank you. Thank you, Shulamite. So you can unmute Oluwakemi now.
Oluwakemi, you can go ahead. I think she's using a device named Charles Jr.
Okay. Okay, we have Charles.
Yes, there are two of us here.
Okay, so take turns.
Charles and I. This is Oluwakemi.
Mm-hmm. Okay, please go ahead. Yes, clearly.
Okay, I can sign any word because I didn't hear the assignment, but I just know it's a finger spelling. So I can sign
Yeah, finger spelling, any word, but it must be minimum of eight letters.
Okay, I want to finger spell yesterday.
Go ahead. I think our network is really acting up. Our network is really acting up. Apart from the two of them using same device, any other person who is here to participate in the class activity?
Yes, we have Rachel Victor. I'm meeting Rachel Victor now. Okay, I think you're back.
Okay. Okay. Oluwakemi, I think your network is really acting up. So
hello?
maybe you can take it as a home assignment. And in addition to the class assignment that will be given at the end of the activity today, you can finger spell and send it to the group. Yeah, I'm trying to see you, but it's not clear enough. So if you can hear me, make it as a video and send it to the group. We'll review it in the group and then make corrections where necessary. All right, so thank you very much for participating. As I mentioned earlier, please go to page 15 of your textbook, Joy of Signing, and then read up the techniques in finger spelling. And then it will help you to improve. You can practice on your own using maybe 2-letter words, 3-letter words, 4-letter words, and even long words, so that when you master the skill, it will help you so much in communicating with the deaf. So just as we all know, the difference between and can you hear me clearly? So I'm saying that the difference
Yes,
between
go
an
ahead.
amateur footballer and a pro is just the application of the skills in the field of play. So same in sign language. What makes you a professional will be the application of these techniques, one of which we have just discussed now. So keep in mind the 5 techniques we talked about. After this class, I'm going to send you a link to one of the videos used in our previous classes. So go through it again and use them to improve your skills. So at this point now, I will make way for my co-instructor, Emmanuel Iwajima, who will be taking the next part of the class, which is sentence structure. So thank you very much for paying attention. Please continue till the end of the class.
Okay, good evening, everybody. How are we doing? Sorry, let me increase the brightness of my phone. Sorry. Okay. Good evening, everybody. So good evening, everybody, and well done. I hope you enjoyed the first part of the class. I am very much honored. Thank you very much, Mr. Bright Njoku, for that fine class. We totally enjoyed it. And I think you've learned a lot about finger spelling. We don't just want you to learn these things. We expect you to continue to use them, to practice them, and to make sure that you get better doing it. For me, finger spelling has been an escape route. So the only way you tell a deaf a word that you don't know how to sign is actually by finger spelling. This is just one benefit of knowing how to spell well with your fingers. So you can just spell out the words for the deaf person, and then he will help you to sign it. That way you'll be learning new vocabularies every time. So learn to spell and continue to use it, and I assure you it's going to be very useful along the line. So my part today is going to focus on different sign language sentence structures. Now, before I go ahead, I want you to understand that the purpose of this B class is not just to teach you vocabularies A, B, C, D. We want you to become expert signers so that when you go out there in the field, or you go out there and you meet deaf people, no matter the kind of deaf person you meet, you will be able to communicate. So just before I go, let me quickly relate an experience that happened once. I went for this training for under ASLIN, that is the body that coordinates sign language interpreters in Abuja. So I went for the training and I was opportune to interpret and for that particular training. So while I was interpreting, the training was supposed to teach us terms that are related to sign language terms that are related to the legal system, right? And where we were trying to get the signs for these words, the devs were there and then trying to create actual signs for them in this language they called in Nigerian Sign Language that they are still processing. Now you can imagine what it felt like, you know. So they will tell us this is the sign for this word, and then not too long from there, and I tried to apply the signs they gave me for those words, and the devs I met were like, "What the hell are you saying?" You know, it didn't make sense to them. So the point of this particular part of the class is to help you open your minds to all kinds of sign languages that you will meet out there, and you will not have any challenge when you meet it. So principally, there are two kinds of sign language, and every other sign language in a way comes under this body. Most vocabularies in sign language are typically the same, no matter the language, no matter the sign language you are using. By that I mean, we have Brazil Sign Language, we have American Sign Language, we have the British Sign Language, we have Nigerian Sign Language, and so many other sign languages. The vocabularies are practically the same thing. Once you understand the sign language you understand, you'll be able to wrap your mind around whatever anybody is signing in any other sign language. I can say that for sure because I could understand Brazil sign language to an extent because I totally understand American and British. Yes. Why is that so? The British sign language, which is the sign exactly what you hear kind of sign language, does not have a lot to do with dramatizing and acting your sign. So basically, you just sign what you hear. Let me give you an example. I'll be using this sentence for my example. My name is Emmanuel. So in the British Sign Language, I will sign it as my name is Emmanuel. Now, it's just straight to the point. The way you hear it is the way you sign it. Now, it is different from the American Sign Language, where you have to communicate not by the words themselves, but by it's actually more dramatic and it's beautiful. So in American Sign Language, I would not sign the complete set of words. I would sign my name, Emmanuel. So I'll remove is. All right. I can actually still sign name, Emmanuel. If I want to ask you what is your name in American Sign Language, I could simply sign name. And with my facial expression, you actually get what I'm trying to say. It's not the same with the English Sign Language. In that one, you have to sign what is your name. All right. So I hope I'm making myself clear. Now, in English Sign Language, I think we've been able to teach you vocabularies that will help you do well in that side of sign language. We taught you vocabularies like is, it, and the. These are signs that are not necessarily important if you are going to be signing American Sign Language. So if that is the case, since that is established, what is the difference between American Sign Language and British Sign Language? Like I said, I will say it again. British Sign Language has to do with you signing everything you hear the way you hear it. Now let's leave that aside. American Sign Language has to do more with explanations. The time you spend signing American Sign Language is actually, in some cases, shorter, and in other cases, longer than the time you spend signing British Sign Language. The English Sign Language is a very straightforward language that simply communicates with words. You don't need your facial expression or so much of body movement or placement of characters. So I think the British Sign Language is established. So let us take some examples in British Sign Language that will help you understand what I'm trying to explain. So I'll be signing 3 sentences. The first one is, I live in Abuja, and I'll be signing it in British Sign Language. I'll take that again. I live in Abuja. That is English, all right? I signed it in pure English, the way it is in the English language. I will also sign the next sentence, which is, I will be traveling to Lagos tomorrow. Okay? I will be traveling to Lagos tomorrow. I will be traveling to Lagos tomorrow. If you notice, I signed each word as they appear in the sentence, right? So this is what the English Sign Language is. You sign what you hear. Now let us go to the American Sign Language. What is the American Sign Language and what makes it different from the British Sign Language? The American Sign Language has to do more with you expressing what you are saying to a person using both your body and your physical environment. For example, I want to sign a sentence like, I'm signing a sentence that's involving 2 people, Peter and Paul. So Peter was telling Paul that he loves to eat food, and Paul was telling him that he is actually very hungry. I'll take that again. Peter told Paul that he loves to eat food, and Paul told Peter that he is actually hungry. In American Sign Language, I will first of all place Paul here, and then here I'll place Peter. Now, these are 2 different people. They have been placed opposite each other. What is the next thing to do? I will now use an art called role shifting to communicate between the two. The first person to speak in this sentence is Peter. So I will move my body and I will start to communicate with Paul representing Peter while talking to Paul. Now, I will not say Peter said no. Instead, I will say I love to eat food. Now, Paul will be communicating to Peter immediately, informing Peter that he is actually hungry. What do? You guessed right, actually. I will just position myself where Paul is, facing Peter, and tell him, I am hungry. I don't know if you get the point. If it was English Sign Language that I was going to use to communicate this particular information, the same information, I would say, Peter said to Paul, I love to eat food. Paul said to Peter, I am hungry. That is the difference. So I will not be in the character. Secondly, facial expression. This is another art that is very necessary whenever we are using American Sign Language. For example, in English Sign Language, I will usually end a sentence that has a question with the question mark. But in American Sign Language, it is not necessary. Why did I say so? Let me ask you a question. The question is, where are you from? In British Sign Language, I will sign it as, where are you from? Question. But in American Sign Language, I would only ask you from? My face tells you that I am asking you a question. The same is applicable with when you are signing the word sad, hungry, pain, joy, and laughter. So this is the difference between British Sign Language and American Sign Language. To some extent, I think I have been able to communicate where I'm trying to take you to. So to help you, to make me understand that I am not talking to myself, we'll be taking few minutes to take some signs from you all, and as you go, we'll correct ourselves and see how we get better using the American Sign Language, not the British Sign Language this time, because we have been using that in the A class. So in the B class here, we'll be trying to use American Sign Language to sign. I will give you a hint. There's a principle we usually use to translate English sentences to American Sign Language. The principle is you look for the subject, the object, the time, and the location in a sentence. Subject, object, time, and location. This is how it should go. So if in a sentence, there is a person in that sentence, for example, Peter was eating, Peter automatically becomes the sentence. The subject, rather. Peter automatically becomes the subject since he is a person. The next thing is subject, object. Is there an object in that particular sentence? No. So the next thing is location, time. So there was no location as to where Peter is eating, neither was there time. So the first thing to do when translating that kind of sentence is to say Peter as the subject. So the very first thing you will sign is Peter, notwithstanding where Peter is in that sentence in English. After signing Peter, you will now look at a way to communicate to the deaf person without actually signing the whole sentence. This is what I'm talking about. So Peter was eating. And I don't want to use the word was because we do not use such words in American Sign Language. I will simply sign Peter eating. Peter eating. That is it. So you should remember in a sentence where once you make a sentence, the first thing you should think about is what is the subject, what is the object, where is the location, and what is the time. These four things must follow themselves in this order. So let us see you try, and let me see if you have actually gotten anything from these so many things I've been saying. So I will take a few hands who would help me sign some sentences in American Sign Language. I think the whole thing is getting complex. This is what B class feels like, though. You're welcome. So please, if you would like to try signing in American Sign Language, kindly raise your hands and let us do this. Okay, I'm seeing some hands come up. I can see Charles Jr. I can see Glory Williams. So that's just the two people. Kindness Adeomo. Who else? Okay, we are getting there. I think we have about 4, 5 hands. Nice. I love this. Okay, so let us shoot. Let's take Charles Jr. first. Admins, please, can you allow Charles Jr. to turn on his video? Good evening. Welcome, boss. How are you today now? That's nice. I like the fact that you want us to communicate in sign language. That's beautiful. Shows that you're improving. Okay, so would you like to choose your sentence yourself, or would you like me to do you the honors of being one of the most difficult sentences ever?
Just give me something simple now. Give me something simple.
I should give you something simple. Remember, you're supposed to sign in American Sign Language, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So the sentence I would like you to sign is, I came from London.
Okay. What's come again? Okay. Me.
Okay, nice.
If you are
What
deaf,
did
will
you
you be
sign? Can you say it in words?
what I signed? Now you didn't get it.
Let me hear you say what you sign in words.
Okay, I'm coming. Let me take it again. Let me take it again first.
Okay, please go ahead.
Me from.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there. But what I meant when I said I came from London is not your origin is London.
Oh.
I meant you came all the way from London. So that's the sentence I want you to sign. So how do you sign that?
Okay. Instead of that, I'll use my. Is that not more confusing? Me from.
Okay, thank you very much. Before you go, I would like to say this. The idea of American Sign Language is not to destroy the sentence. That's not the idea. You are still going to communicate it in a way that makes sense. Now, I must say that American Sign Language is actually the best way to communicate with deaf persons. Why did I say so? It is because deaf persons do not actually read and write in correct English. They can't read each word in English sentences. If you've seen a deaf type before, you would understand what I'm trying to say. So while you are trying not to sign each word in the sentence, you still need to make sense. So the sentence has a sequence, and that sequence must be respected. So if you say, I from London come, it still sounds well, but it's not very clear. So sometimes better to sign, I came from London, as it sounds. All right? I came from London. Or you can simply sign, I came from London. Yeah, that's the way you sign it. So that particular sentence did not have to be changed. Now, let me give you another sentence. Or, no, let others participate as well. I think we've learned something from that. So let's have another person try, and we'll learn from that person as well. Thank you very much, Charles. Okay, I see us still keeping our hands up. The spirit is still burning. Okay, let's have Femi Oguntunde. Let's have Femi Oguntunde, please. Admin, you. Okay, you're back.
Okay.
Welcome, Femi.
Thank you.
And how are you today? Okay. I see that people coming are experts. When I ask them how are you, they sign fine. Wow. Think I should stop talking now and just sign all through the class. What do you all think? Okay. So what sentence would you like to sign?
You can give me a sentence, please.
I would like you to make a sentence for yourself and sign it. No sentence, they call your head.
Okay. When are you coming?
When are you coming? Okay, make a longer sentence.
Okay.
Sentence is not coming, Abby.
It's not coming. It's not coming.
Okay. All right. So let me give you a sentence.
All right. Thank you.
Me and my sister traveled to Asia yesterday to see our parents.
My sister traveled to Asia yesterday to see our parents.
That is pretty long.
Let me make the sentence again.
Okay.
Me and my sister traveled to Asia yesterday to see our parents.
Okay. My sister, the two of us, yesterday traveled to Asia. So,
Keep going.
Visit our parents.
Like you actually shocked me because you did very well. I expected you to fail and you disappointed me. That hurts too. So yeah, you actually did it very well. You can either say my sister, both of us, the way you did it, or you could say me and my sister. Me, my sister, traveled Asia yesterday, visit our parents. You were correct. That was the correct way to interpret that sentence. It was wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You did very well. But can I ask you a question, Femi, please? Are you there? Please come back up.
Yes.
Your video, please.
All right.
Okay, please. Why did you translate that sentence the way you did?
Okay, I can say I've been signing for some time now. Just in this
class. No wonder. Off your video. I'm done. All these people that are in my class that know how to sign, they are just doing ojoro. Admin, please mute him. I will not call him again. Should leave the class. Okay. Let's have somebody else. Let me now have somebody that can sign better than me again. Some hands are down. Oh. Kindness, your hand was up before. Now it's down. Okay, let's have Rachel for now, please. Oh, there are two Rachel. So Rachel, okay, they have already unmuted one. So let's go with the one that is unmuted. Please, Rachel, let me see the name again. Woolley. Please, your video, please.
Okay. I think I'm having serious network issues here. I can't
Oh,
seem to. My video is not responding today,
okay,
but I can hear very
okay,
clearly. It's been freezing since, so
okay.
this is like the second time
I
I'm
hope
having this
you are
experience.
benefiting from the class though, since your video is not your network is not
Yes,
allowing you
I
to
am.
participate.
I am. I am.
All
I
right.
am. It's a bit late, but or slow, but I'm catching up.
Okay,
I'm
that's
getting the
nice. You're
feedback
welcome.
like some seconds later than not normal, but I am following.
That's nice. No problem. You are welcome. We are happy to have
Thank you.
you. All right. Thank you very much. Please, admin, can you allow Rachel Victor to speak? Rachel Victor, please. Can you turn on your video, Rachel? Oh, you're welcome. I think you were not in the A class. You didn't come from the A class. You're one of the new students that came from outside to enter our class. I hope you are not one of those people that can sign. They are just here to intimidate me.
No, I'm learning.
Okay, let me believe that. So make a sentence and sign it in American Sign Language.
I want to sign why do people sick and die?
Why do people sick and die? American Sign Language. Okay, let me see.
People. Can you see it? Sorry.
I can. Go ahead.
Okay. People
Yeah?
sick
Yeah?
and die. Why?
Uh-huh. I asked you before if you could sign. You said no. And now you are doing the opposite. Why? It's not fair now. Okay, first of all, the reason why I know that you are a good signer is because I've not talked about WH question words and how it relates to American Sign Language. But then you were able to use it properly. WH question words for everybody though. This is just since she has already done it, let me just explain. So when there's a WH question word, that is why, where, when, what. In American Sign Language, it usually comes last. So instead of saying what is your name, you say your name what? Where are you from? You from where? So that is exactly how we use WH question words in American Sign Language. She just did it well, and I think I'm impressed by the students in this class. Thank you very much, Rachel Victor. All right, kindness, let us have you. Admins, please allow kindness. Kindness, admin, kindness, please. Kindness, Adem. Okay. So kindness, please, you can start your video. Good evening, kindness. What's going on? You just made your screen dark. Okay.
Video is, I don't understand. The style is not just working.
Are you okay? Yeah, I can see you. I can see you, but you don't look
I'm
very
tired,
okay.
but I want to participate.
Oh, sorry. I thought as much. Okay, no problem. Since you want to participate, then let's do it. Would you like to make your sentence yourself?
Okay, this just came to my mind. Let me see if it's okay. Let me sign it.
All right. What's the sentence, please, before you go ahead?
My father is wonderful.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Okay, thank you very much for that nice try. That was English. My father is wonderful. Agreed, you signed it correctly. But you are trying to sign it in American Sign Language. That is what we're trying to talk about. Other sentence structures that is not English Sign Language.
Okay,
So how would
if
you
I can
sign it
still do
in
it.
American Sign Language? Why did you sign it like that?
From what you have said about American Sign Language, it's direct and even without putting some conjunction in word like it, I can still convey the message.
That's very nice. So you signed it correctly, and it means you have been paying attention to what I've been saying. Thank you very much. It's a very good start. Please do not forget what you've learned in this class today. Continue to practice. Well done. You're one of the students we know will continue to improve and do better. Thank you very much. Okay, so we are moving. Glory Williams, your hand was up before. Why is it down now? Glory Williams, you don't want to try again? If you want to, oh, she's raising her hand. I give them. Admin, please unmute Glory Williams. Please, Glory, your video. You're welcome.
Good evening. Thank you.
Good evening. Sorry. Are you also stressed?
No,
Are you stressed as well? You seem to be. Okay,
okay.
no problem. Let's do this. Right?
Yes, I'm ready.
Are you set?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. So, would you like to make the sentence yourself?
Okay. I want to sign language is not the same as reading books.
Sign language is.
Sign language is not the same as reading books.
I didn't hear the last word. As what?
Reading books.
Oh, sign language is not the same as reading books. Motivational speech. Okay, go ahead. Let's hear you. Let's hear you. Motivate us.
Okay.
Remember, you're signing American Sign Language.
Yes, yes.
All right, let's see you do it.
Sign language. Okay, let me specify American Sign Language. American Sign Language. Reading books. Both of them different.
So, Glory, you've been signing before, right? Let's agree now. All of you in this class, you are intimidating me. This is intimidation. I will call you people. I'll call students to sign with the mind that okay, when they finish now, I'll blast them. Then they'll just sign what I cannot even sign. It's not fair now. It's not like that. This life is not balanced. Maybe we should just end the class like this. Everybody is signing well. You are still learning like this. If you finish learning, what will now happen? If you are learning like this, because me that I used to call myself signer. I dey fear you, and you are learning. I don't know. All right, that was a great one. So, because you know how to sign, I think I would like to give you my own sentence to sign, right? So that let me test your. At least let me see if I can win. So that it's not gonna be like say I just lose everything. So I'm going to give you a sentence that involves two people that are going to be having a dialogue. So I'll not be saying the sentence once. Okay, it's not going to be a sentence. It's going to be sentences. So you'll be signing. I would tell you a part of this of what I'm going to say. You will sign that, and then I'll tell you the next, and you'll sign that. So this dialogue involves Samuel and Rachel. Please, can you do the needful by placing these two people?
Samuel, Samuel, Rachel.
So Samuel talks to Rachel first. He says, "Good morning, how are you today?"
Good morning. How are you?
Okay. And Rachel replies, "Why are you disturbing me?" Okay. Okay, this is nice. So Samuel replies to Rachel, "Why are you being aggressive? I just want to speak to you."
Why?
I just want to speak to you, Uncle.
Why? We want to communicate with you. Finish.
Okay, so you're a good signer. Who admitted you to this class, please? It's a question now.
Is that
Wait,
part
are
of
you
the
actually are you a student or an instructor? Let me know which of the two are you, or you are both.
Okay,
You are not answering me. The dialogue has to finish now because I wanted to win and I'm losing, and you say I should continue. I should continue to embarrass myself. It's not fair now. Please leave the class. Go and join Einstein team and start instructing classes. Thank you very much. I've recommended you. They will remove you from this class so that you start using your skill for something good. Not to be in the class and be intimidating all the instructors. That was a nice one. Thank you very much. The only thing I think you didn't use properly was your facial expression, right? So when Rachel was telling Samuel that she was that he's disturbing her, your facial expression did not actually show how, and your body movement was quite nice, but your character play was not really interesting. So it was supposed to be a conversation. So in sign language, in American Sign Language, of course, you try to imagine the minds of those you are playing a role for. So Samuel talking to Rachel, of course, he don't see woman. So there's a way you go about it. It's not just supposed to be a smooth, it's not supposed to be a natural kind of conversation. So Rachel got offended because she doesn't like to talk to guys. I mean, especially when they just meet on the street, right? So that was clearly the reason, and you needed to show that she was actually offended by Samuel's approach. And when Samuel replied to, he was not replying with the whole. So it's a kind of why now? I'm just it's not that deep, you know. So I think that's the only thing that is basically missing. I don't think there's any other thing. So I think you should work on these two things. Your facial expression. I don't know if you are doing it because you're just doing paparazzi here, or because I know you know this thing that I'm saying. So next time, use your facial expression well, and when you are playing a role, please play it properly, like you are actually the person. Thank you very much, Glory. If I had known that you would do this to me, I would not have called you, honestly. But anyway, I forgive myself. Thank you very much. All right. So is there any other person that is willing to try signing a sentence in American Sign Language? Seems that my job today is done because everybody is doing very well. Lisa, are you there? Can you hear me? Please unmute and speak if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Please, can you turn on your video? I want you to sign. I want you to sign. Yeah, I was the one that did your exam.
Oh Oh,
I wanted to
really?
fail you. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why you're in this class. I swear I was shocked.
Are you
Did they
talking
tell
to
you?
me?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Ha. Ogbe, wahala. Okay.
So did they tell you your score? Were you told your score?
No, they did not tell me. In fact, I had to resit. I had to do the exam again with one lady. I don't know why. I can't remember her name.
Why is that?
So at some point, some people were saying that they didn't partake in the exam, so they said, okay, they'll do the exam again. So everybody should do the exam again. So I didn't want to show whereby I didn't want the situation
Are you
whereby
sure? Are you sure are you sure your score was not given twice? Because I submitted your score immediately I finished your exam that day. But nonetheless, you got over 90% that very day. Well done.
oh, thank you.
So I was waiting for the day that I'll meet you in class. Let me show you. Let me show you that I have arrived.
We don't jam sooner. We did.
Yes, yes,
I'm
yes.
sorry.
This is my time. This is my time. So you are supposed to sign a sentence, and I know, just like Glory, you are intimidating because you intimidated me in the exam, and I forgive you for that. But today on, you're also going to sign a dialogue between two people. Are we good?
No, sir. Because I don't have a sign name. So you want to give me that log? I don't have the last instructor. I don't know her name. Again, no, I forgot. My God. I told that everybody was finger spelling their name, and I don't have a sign name. She said that she was going to private chat me to, do that one. Now I cannot do that log, sir. Please, can you just give me a sentence, please? Thank you very much.
This thing looks like attack. I say I want to win, but it's okay. No problem. I'll give you a sentence. Since you want a sentence.
Thank you.
Okay. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch. Are you with me?
I can hear you.
Okay. So Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a bucket of water. Jack fell down and broke his leg, and Jill came tumbling after. I think it's a sentence you know very well.
Sentence.
You know, yes, it's actually is it a poem or something? Yeah, we know now. One of us go school now. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his leg, and Jill came tumbling after. Yeah, this is my moment. Is that too difficult?
So I cannot. Yes,
You can't even start. Okay, let me give you a much more simpler sentence, right? So, I met with the president of Nigeria yesterday to discuss business. What's the challenge? Translation or the
I don't
words,
know the
the
sign.
vocabulary?
I don't know the sign for president. Yeah. So that's it.
Just president, right?
Sorry.
Just the sign for president, right?
And Nigeria.
And Nigeria. Okay. So I'll make this clear. There's a rule of sign language called finger spelling. Part of the things we learned in today's class. So the reason why you were taught to finger spell, even though we're going to teach you sentence structure, is because there will always be a need to spell words. So if you're in front of a crowd and you're interpreting signs and you forget a particular word that you even know before, what do you do? Yes. So I want you to apply the rule. Use the rule of sign language. You are not in A class, you are in B class. You are going to become a pro after this class. So you are supposed to apply all the rules without asking questions. Don't ask my permission. Just feel free to enjoy.
Okay, can you repeat the sentence again, please?
Okay, I met with the president of Nigeria yesterday to discuss business. Very low voice, and the video is pixelated. The video short. Nice one. But when you signed the president and placed him, you said something about together. What was that?
I said President Nigeria meet
Uh-huh.
discuss work.
There was a time. Remember, I said subject, object, time, location. So the subject is the president of Nigeria, which is correct. Then the object, there's no object, but there's a time. So it is subject, time, location. There's no location, so subject, time. So what will be in between subject and time that will make it make sense? But you are not signing exact thing, is what you will now look for. So what you signed was correct, but you only removed the time. So put the time in somewhere and perfecto.
Okay, I would say yesterday.
No, that's not how. I don't want to use that translation method. Subject is first, the president.
So I'll finger spell president.
That's amazing. You got that correct. But then there was too much explanation to president and where he connects, right? So he's the president of Nigeria. So president Nigeria. That's all, right? So you just needed to say he's the president of Nigeria. There was no need to say he connects Nigeria, please. So president of Nigeria, me meet yesterday to discuss. So I'll give you the signs that you missed. The first one is president. Sorry, president. This is politics. Sorry about that mistake. This is politics. President. Then this is Nigeria. Then this is business. It's different from work. This is work, this is business. So I believe you've learned 3 new signs today, aside learning every other thing. You did well. Thank you very much. I think I wanted to win and I won, and I'm happy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Okay, so we still have Rachel's hand up. Rachel Ewule, I think her video is better now. So let's have her. And I think that's the last person in her hand. The admins, can you please unmute Rachel for us? Admins, please unmute Rachel Awule.
Sorry, come again. What did you say?
Unmute Rachel Awule, please. Ewule. Okay, I keep calling you what I can't call it. But please unmute Rachel Ewule. Thank you very much, admin.
Sorry, I'm having network issues. Come again.
Oh wow. Okay. Please unmute Rachel. The Rachel raising her hand. Please unmute her.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi. Good evening, ma.
Okay.
Welcome.
Okay.
good to have you again.
Thank you.
All right. So, would you like to make the sentence yourself, or would you want me to help you make the sentence? Huh? Oh, network, 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 network is bad. Okay, so quickly before we continue, I would like to inform everyone in the audience now that the way you record your attendance has changed from what it used to be, right? Last week you were told to take screenshots and use it to fill the form, right? So that has been changed, right? Presently we'll be using, what you will do is, I'll give you a word today. Okay, Rachel, you're welcome.
Thank you. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Please, I want you to hear this information I'm giving now before we continue. So, I said at the end of the class, I'll be giving you a word. When you go and fill your attendance, the attendance form, you put that word that I'll be giving you in the form. So it is only those who are in this class that will be able to have that particular word that will be given. So obviously, if you are not in the class, you will not have the word, right? So I will be giving that word eventually, but I just want you to know that that is the way you'll be recording your attendance. So pay attention and stay in class and know when I will give the word. Aside that, I also would like to add that your participation in class is being noticed, and it will be adding to your assessment. So when you are in class, try to participate, because we are taking note of those who are participating, and we'll be using that to also grade you, right? So since I'm already passed that information, I don't know who else has not tried. Olayinka, sorry. Olayinka, you've not raised your hand. Shulamite, you've not tried. Esther, you've not tried. Do you want to try? Okay, we have Esther. Esther's hand is up, please. Can we allow Esther? Okay, so admin, please, Esther. Admin, please, can you mute Rachel? So, Esther, you're welcome.
Thank you. Good evening.
So I'm trying to pronounce your surname. It's
Okokon.
Okokon. What language is that, please?
Ibibio.
Oh, okay. Obviously. It sounds like it. Welcome. We're happy to have you. Though you are quite dark, I hope I'll be able to see your hand.
Hope so too.
The environment is dark. So let's hope that we'll be able to see your hand. All right. So Rachel, Esther, what sentence are you signing for us?
I live in Jos. Where do you live?
Okay, so I'm supposed to answer that question, Abby.
That's the sentence I want to sign in American Sign Language.
Okay. All right, fine. Let's have you sign that. You live in Jos. Where do I live?
I live in JOS. You live where?
Again, please.
I live in JOS. You live where?
Before I continue, Esther, were you signing before? This is the first time.
No, this is the first time. I graduated from class A.
Oh, why are you strange to me? I should know you now if you graduated from class A. You know me?
Yes, you've instructed like once or twice then.
Once or twice. I instructed more than, okay, I think it was once or twice. Yeah, it was once or twice actually. All right. So that was a beautiful one. I liked it, but I'd like to correct something. So I live in American Sign Language. You did not need the word in, right? So I live just. You live where is just a better way to sign it in American Sign Language, right? So the in was not necessary. You don't really need it in American Sign Language. So in the proper American Sign Language, you don't use words like is, at, and, on, to. Don't use such words, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So it's going to go like I live just. You live where?
Yeah.
So remember, you're supposed to use your facial expression. Now, the sentence has is it comma or full stop? I live in Jos. I think there should be a full stop there, right?
Yes.
So the way you apply full stop in American Sign Language, I don't know if you know that.
No, I don't.
Okay. So it's the pause between a sentence and the next tells you that, okay, I've finished a sentence and I'm moving to another, right? So for example, I live Jos. Okay, JOS. I will not just start signing you live where, right? So I live Jos. You live where? So it's a clearer sentence. I know you are talking about two different things, right? So as you go further, you see where you have to change from one thought to the other, or when you've placed characters. For example, we were talking about Peter and Saul, and there's Peter, there's Saul, and at some point you are done talking with Peter and Saul, you want to talk about Samuel and Hassanah. So at that point, what you do is you remove the ones that are there and you bring in new characters. So sometimes, just the point is, American Sign Language is quite descriptive, dramatic, and it should always communicate, right? I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah.
All right, that's nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. That was amazing. Okay, Rachel's hand is still up. Rachel, you want to try again? Let's have Rachel again and see if this time around her network would allow her. Okay. Rachel, let's have your video, please. The network is not friendly at all. Network still they do all the same thing. Wow. This is not fair. Who has not signed? Husena, you haven't signed. Shulamite, you haven't signed. Or Lainka, you have not signed. You guys mind trying? Okay, we have Husena. So
we also have we have Charles Jr. I think his mom.
Oh, okay. We'll deal with that. Let's have Husena now first. Then we'll go back to Charles Jr. Thank you very much. Please mute Rachel. Husena, you're welcome.
Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening. I think you're one of our students in A class, right?
Yes.
Please show all these people that came from outside that we know what we are doing.
I hope so.
All these people that we recruited that thinking that their head is catching fire. Let's pour water on it, like to quench.
Okay, well, let me try.
All right.
I would like to sign.
So
I
you
have
would
a
like to
large
sign?
family. I
You
have a
have a
large
large
family.
family. You have a large
Yes.
family, actually. So sign that. Let's see.
Okay.
Your hands. We can't see your hands, please.
Can you see now?
Yeah, I can see I.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. That's nice. That's nice. That's exactly the way to sign that sentence. So you carefully remove the A in the sentence. Yeah. If it was British, you would have signed, I have a large family. You have proved, you have showed them that we know what we are doing. They cannot come here and intimidate us and go free like that. Thank you very much, Justina. I'm actually impressed. Thank you very much. Means you've been taking note of what we've been doing.
Okay.
I hope today has been quite impactful, listener.
Yes, it has.
All right. Please don't forget the things you're learning from the class.
Okay.
So let's have Charles Jr. And if he says it's his mom, let's have the mom now. Olayinka and Shulamite, you will not escape. Charles Jr., this is your video. Olayinka, your video, please. I saw Olayinka, Charles, okay. Good evening, ma'am. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I'm fine. Thank you. How are you too? That's wonderful. Welcome.
Welcome. I want to sign. I am learning American Sign Language.
All right. That's nice. Let me have you sign that.
Me, learn ASL.
Oh wow. You said you wanted to sign up. Okay, so that was amazing. I appreciated that. But can you sign American Sign Language? Like each of the words. American language. Can you sign it?
America.
Huh? Can you sign it?
Me.
Huh?
Learn.
That's nice. You applied a rule of sign language called finger spelling, and that was amazing. Well done, man. So I will give you the sign for American sign and then language. So the sign for American is like this. Your both hands locked together, and then you take it in circles, right? American. You get that? Oh, I think the network has taken her out. Okay, thank you very much, Ma. We appreciate the effort. So, Shulamite, would you like trying, or Olayinka, would you like to try? If you would, please raise your hand, and then we'll allow you participate before we conclude.
Listener's hand is still up.
I wouldn't know why, though she signed, but let's hear her. Listener, I hope no problem. So now I hope no problem.
Hello?
Yeah, your hand was up. Hope no problem.
Yeah, there's no problem actually, but let me use the opportunity to ask a question.
Okay, please.
For the hard of hearing, the deaf people, don't you think the
Yeah.
British sign language is better for them so that they can make correct sentences?
Okay, that was a very fine question. First of all, in me personally, I'm speaking from experience now. Aside the fact that, aside the other fact that surrounds the subject you raised now, from experience, I have actually taught in a school where the teachers in the school actually was an interpreter in the school. It's a government school, so I had a project with them for about 3 months or so. So during the period, the teachers were signing British, right? And I was signing descriptive sign language, of course, American Sign Language. And when the person I was standing in for came back to take over from me, the students did not agree. The reason was American Sign Language sinks better to the hearts of the deaf. What do I mean? If I'm talking to you in English, for example, I'm using gestures now. I can use deep expressions, right? I can say, for example, I want to say something is far. I can say it's far, right? And that's because I'm speaking in English, and it helps you understand the depth of what I'm saying. Now,
Yes.
British Sign Language does not give the deaf that opportunity to understand that much. They just simply sign what you hear, right? So it's just a plain blank kind of sign language, right? So you're just like somebody's talking and you're just signing what the person is saying without actually carrying the expressions the way they are. So if I'm interpreting in a class and the teacher is saying 1 + 1 is 2, in British I will simply say 1 + 1, 2.
2, yes.
Right? But in American Sign Language, I have the responsibility to explain better what 1 + 1 is 2 actually means. You might say that because I'm interpreting, the teacher will take time to explain what he is saying. But the point is, I'm only saying what the other person is saying, but I'm not really carrying the depth. So the point is, sign language is a language for the deaf community. And for them, there's a way you have to speak to reach their heart. In Hausa, there's a way you communicate. In Igbo, there's a way you communicate. The same thing with every other language. So there's a way they structure their own communication style. There are words they use to explain certain things. Even in Pidgin, for example, the word inko, abi, these are all expressions that helps communication flow easily. So in American Sign Language, you give the deaf people the opportunity to have these expressions that they will not have in the British Sign Language.
Okay.
I hope
Thank you very much.
I made it.
Yes, you did.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the question. I appreciate it. Okay, I hope we all learned something from that particular question and answer. I hope we all learned something. Okay, Shulamine's hand is up. Let's have Shulamine finally. Shulamine, please. Let's have you. So Shulamine, please, your video.
It's not showing.
It's that?
Yeah, no, it's not actually showing at all. I think there's something wrong with it.
Well, there's lights where you are, right?
Yes. Let me.
So you want to try again? Okay, so Shulamine is trying to fix a video, and we have Richard. Richard still wants to.
Sorry, the light is too dim. I don't think I can share the. I can. The light is too dim. I don't think.
Okay, no problem. Oh, I it's actually dim, but I think I can see your face. Oh, it's okay. No problem. We will pardon you for today. We understand your predicament. It's fine. Nonetheless, Shulamite, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you, let me see if you have been following the class. What sentence were you going to sign? What sentence were you going to sign? Shulamite, the question was for you.
Okay. I've forgotten.
You've
But I think
forgotten the
it's
sentence.
okay, yes, I remember now. Is it what do you like? Or do you like something like that? Yeah, what do you like? Something say you like what? Something like that.
Okay, so that's nice. You like what? That's the correct way to actually translate that sentence. Well done, and thank you very much, Shulamite. We appreciate. Thank you very much. Okay, so the only person on this call who has not tried at all is still Olayinka. Olayinka, please, admin, can you help me unmute Olayinka? Let me talk to her directly. Let me know what's up. Olayinka, please, can you hear me? You've been on and off the call. Seems your network is not good. Olayinka, can you hear me? If you can, please unmute and speak. Olayinka, are you there? Okay. So seems she's out again. She's out again. Okay, so that is it. Thank you very much, everybody, for connecting to the call. We really, really, really appreciate the effort. It's quite encouraging to have you all connect to the call. Sorry, let me quickly check for your assignment for today. Let me check that and then tell you. Let me remind you your assignment for today. Okay, so I'll give you the words that you'll be using to fill your attendance sheet now while the assignment is coming up. So the word you'll be using to fill your assignment sheet for today is ASL. Okay, ASL. So when you are filling your attendance sheet, in the space where they ask you the word for the day, it is ASL, right? So you all should remember that and use it to fill your attendance. Anyone who does not use that word did not attend the class automatically. So please be careful to fill that part. ASL. Do not miss it, because if you miss it, that means you did not attend the class, even if you were here. And I will not be there to defend you, because that's not my department. So you be careful to use the word ASL to fill your attendance sheet so that they will know that yes, you were truly in class, right? And thank you all. I really enjoyed your participation. I enjoyed the class. I hope you all did too. If you did, just say yes in your mind since we cannot say yes out since we are not unmuted. So quickly, the assignment for today is sorry. Okay, so I got your assignment. Your assignment for today is you make a video of yourself signing words associated with education. So you'll be signing 10 words each that is associated with education. Me and the other instructor, Mr. Bright, will be checking the group through the week to mark your assignments. Please do well to do this assignment. Sign words associated with education, 10 words. Send the video to the group, and then we can score you. Thank you all very much for coming to this class, and thank you all who participated. I truly enjoyed myself. Mr. Bright, are you there? Do you have any final words? I think he's not there again. Okay, Mr. Bright has left, so I think I have to conclude on my own. So thank you all very much for coming to class. Remember, the words used to fill your attendance sheet is ASL. Remember to sign 10 words related to education and post the video on the group. I will look forward to seeing you next time in another class. Please, admin, unmute them in case they might want to say anything. Please unmute them. Let me greet my students before I go. So, hello, everybody. Good evening. Class have ended.
Good evening,
Enjoy
everybody.
today's class.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done. Now you try pass.
Hey, boss. Charles, good evening. Well done. I really enjoyed your part. Too. Greet Mom C for me as well.
Okay, she go here. Yeah, please greet him and do for me.
In everyone.